I'm not crazy, you're just conditioned. By Empress Blessed for the Empress Press. I can't let this go, not because I'm angry, but because I see it for what it is, and what grinds my gears to the marrow is how, every time I speak up for people like me, neurodivergent, bold, intuitive and real, I get looked at like I'm unstable, like I'm unhinged. But let's talk facts. What if the reason they call us crazy is because we threaten their illusion? What if the things I'm saying are true? And if that's the case, that would mean everything they believe is a carefully crafted lie, a big-budget fairy tale, a mass-scale hallucination, someone else's imagination injected into policy, education, healthcare and psychology, turned into mass cognitive dissonance. They created whole systems like ABA, Applied Behavior Analysis, that are supposed to help children, especially autistic children, navigate the world in a way suited to their own minds. But instead, what happens? The neurotypical mindset short circuits when it tries to understand a neurodivergent experience it can't compute. The wires don't connect. So instead of learning, adapting and expanding their perception, they abandon the thought entirely and force their flawed framework back on us. And they call it treatment, they call it therapy. But what it really is control. Let's keep it real. ABA was founded in the 1960s by a man named Ole Ivar Lovaas, who literally said the goal was to make autistic kids indistinguishable from their peers. Translation: erasure, conformity, disguise, not healing, not understanding, not freedom. Fast forward to today. I've had 4 different ABA workers from the same company come in and out of my children's lives, and not a single one has figured anything out. They give me laminated boards, token charts and scripts like I'm supposed to clap. Like I haven't spent years decoding my children's unique brilliance on my own. And I know what it really is. They're still intimidated by our minds. They still don't get us. So instead of admitting their limitations, they hand us support that's nothing more than compliance training. They call it resources, but it's really a redirect, a tool to silence, not to serve. I don't need another chart. I need reform. I need professionals who don't just memorize definitions of autism, but can actually listen to an autistic person speak and believe them. I'm tired of the gaslight, tired of the performance, tired of being treated like I'm dangerous just because I'm not digesting the delusion. So no, I'm not psycho, I'm not bitter, I'm not irrational, I'm awake. And that's why they're uncomfortable, because waking up people threatens the system that profits off their sleep. Signed, Unshaken. Empress Blessed, founder of the Immerworld Generational Network.